Hail and welcome back to the second HFC Sonic-a-thon, where we are going to be playing through my personal favourite of the storybook games. This is Sonic and the Black Knight. But Tom, why are we here today? Who are we raising money for?
Indeed. Hail. Welcome to the second HFC Sonic-a-thon. We're HellfireComms. We do Let's Plays, commentaries, etc. on YouTube. And we're once again raising money for Child's Play, which is a charity that provides kids staying long-term in hospital with toys and games to help ease their stay. It's a great charity. We've supported them for many marathons now. And the cool thing about Child's Play is they provide you with a special donation module which funnels donations directly to the charity, so you don't have to worry about money being misplaced or anything silly like that. All you gotta do is click that button underneath the video window, or you can do this in the chat, !donate, and it'll bring that up. And there's a bunch of things to help ease the money out of your wallets and into, the child's hands via toys and whatnot, so to speak. We've got bid wars, we've got a Steam code raffle for Sonic Origins, which will be picked out at the end of the main block of the marathon. Every $5 gets you one entry there, so $20 for entries essentially. And there's a couple other game raffles coming up, like Sonic Generations for Steam and Sonic 4 Episodes 1 and 2 for Steam. So every regular donation of $1 gets you one entry into those automatically. So donate $100, you get 100 entries, more chances to win.
Yep, indeed, this isn't Secret Rings, this is Black Knight, and I saw a question in chat earlier about how I'm playing this. I am playing this on my Wii U upscaled, so I am using the Wiimote as a sword control, which I don't think is as bad as a lot of people think it is. You will have to get used to the occasional little knock on the mic though as I'm moving around, because I get into this shit.
Oh shush, it's absolutely fine, mate.
Ow.
That kind of became a running thing, didn't it?
Yeah, for a little bit it did. We had it here, we had it in Unleashed. I think there's probably a few others as well.
He does it in Frontiers, actually, when he gets knocked off a big enemy.
Oh yeah, true. Tom, I think you might need to update the stream title.
I think I might do. That is the co-com's responsibility, after all. Flame.
I'm playing the fucking game!
Alright, no worries, mate. Black Knight. I actually have a bit of a personal history with Black Knight. They didn't assault me in an alley or anything. No, we were actually commissioned, me and a fella called Fastest Thing Alive, way back in the day, by the Sonic Show, which you may know of, to actually do a commentary for Sonic and the Black Knight for them. And they actually came to us because they featured FTA and I's Sonic Adventure LP from way back in the day on their podcast, which was pretty cool. So I do have a bit of an attachment to Black Knight, but I think overall I prefer Secret Rings, even though I would say Black Knight is maybe half a point higher in terms of quality.
I feel like if you're looking past the controls, like obviously there's been a few improvements there. It uses an analog stick, which is a huge bonus in itself, but as for the actual presentation now, I think it's purely subjective as to which world you prefer, personally. But I do just really like the setting of Black Knight a lot. It's set in medieval England, and I just think that's the coolest shit.
Yeah. And if you don't, get the hell out of my Arthurian legends.
It is one of Jason Griffith's best performances. Yeah, this thing Unleashed, where like that particular cast in general at their peak, I feel.
Yes, it's actually got a great script, I think.
And CG that still holds up and looks really nice even when it's stretched like it is on the Wii U.
Is that Marza doing this?
I think it was. I think they started around Zero Gravity and did the series of games after that.
Marza Animation Planet. I could easily look this up. Let's see. Films. Obviously Sonic 1 to Sonic 2. They're working on Sonic 3. Video game cutscenes. The first game they actually worked on apparently was Virtua Fighter 5.
Okay.
The first Sonic one they worked on was zero gravity, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was unleashed.
You do not understand.
Huh, interesting. I'm not seeing Black Knight on here.
Oh, maybe it wasn't
How can
then.
that be?
Yeah. They did the stuff with Sonic Colors.
Oh, right, yeah, that does look like their style as well.
Who did
Wait
the
a second.
CGI
I think I've
cutscenes
heard that name
for Sonic
before.
and the Black Knight? I'm curious now.
Let me see.
Cutscene artists: Yoshitaka Miura and Yuji Ueka. Maybe it was just done in-house.
Maybe.
This is the land ruled by King Arthur.
Whoa! But was that really the king himself?
Although that may also be referring to these cutscenes rather than the CG ones.
Yes, very possible, mate.
Let us go. We can talk along the way. Let me introduce myself. I am Merlina the Wizard.
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
So the cutscenes have a little more motion this time. I guess they're supposed to be like a tapestry as opposed to pages of a faded book.
I think so. I think what sells it to me as well is the fact that they've got more saturated colour by a little bit rather than just being completely washed out. Which, like, I get why Secret Rings did it the way it did. It's thematically appropriate, but it just pops a lot more here.
I agree, mate.
It's giving me all these prompts, but nothing to actually use those abilities on.
So let's get this annoying question out of the way. Do you find the concept, never mind the utilization, but the concept of Sonic using a sword in a video game bad or stupid?
I think you should have a sword in every game.
Well, now you're just being toxic. Answer the damn question.
No, I legitimately think this is cool. You know, it's the kind of character Sonic is. He's very flexible for things like this, and
Cool.
I am perfectly okay with that.
Fair enough. Thanks for reminding me in a voice of N-Tom to start recording my thing. You'll just have to use the other audio until we finish talking about the sword. As for me, Sonic is versatile. You know, conceptually it might be a bit off-putting. Gameplay-wise, it could have been a lot better, I think, because I find things being as simple as they are a bit underwhelming. I feel like they could have gone a little bit deeper.
Maybe, although at the same time I like that the focus is still very much on running more so than combat, and this is just when you do encounter enemies, it's a way to make that go a bit quicker. So I kind of get where you're coming from. You see Sonic with a sword and you have a mental image of the kind of gameplay that would lend itself to, but you know, I think practically speaking the way they've done it works.
You mean like a big old haunted house? This'll be cool. It'll be like Halloween all year long.
Maybe so, but I fear there will be nobody left to enjoy
And like, when you just look at the image of Sonic with a sword, that has never looked wrong to me.
What about the immortal thing?
One of the criticisms people have for, say, Shadow having a gun and that, like, I'm not fussed by that either, but I can see how people can see, like, you know, a small furry character with a gun, it's a bit tonally dissonant. Whereas this, it's like,
Sonic.
you think you're gonna put Sonic in this medieval setting, he's gonna have a sword. It just works. I don't really get the disconnect that some people do.
Fair enough, mate. I felt like I would enjoy the story and like the lore more when I played the game, but it didn't really connect for me as well as it did with Secret Rings. Maybe it's because it's the mythology of my homeland, you know, so I kind of already know a fair bit of it, so there's nothing really new or surprising there for me.
It doesn't dig quite as deep as Secret Rings did, but to me, that's in itself is not something that I necessarily need. I just want a cool setting for a Sonic game, and you know, we get some cool levels out of this. Like this area we're in right now, it's kind of a bit refreshing after some of the other Sonic games that are a lot more saturated and a lot more vibrant. I'll try combining those words for a minute there. This is pretty unique for Sonic, at least at this point in the series.
Yeah, I like Misty Lake. It's a pretty cool opening level. It's a lot more engaging than Lost Prologue, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, that too.
Defend yourself.
Okay.
those pigs are gone. You just bounce them into the ether.
I apologise in advance for all the civilians I'm likely to accidentally kill. Because this is the game that I play quite aggressively and rashly and don't really, like, respect the chivalry code.
Okay, well, Flame doesn't like role-playing, confirmed.
Your ability with the sword has improved so quickly.
I like how Merlina pronounces sword in the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
We don't really emphasize the W in sword these days.
Maybe we should.
Maybe we should reintroduce the Black Plague, get real nostalgic.
I mean, didn't we already do that a couple of years ago?
Jesus, you're not wrong. That's the point. I might do a poll on the marathons thing. If there was a third storybook game, what mythology would you like to have been adapted?
Yeah, go for it.
Sonic, swing your sword.
I might not be lined up properly for this, so we might have to shift me around a little bit in a minute.
There's an image on Google of Sonic in front of the Parthenon in a toga with the catch line, does it exist on it? I'm gonna use that.
Okay. There we go, bye bitch.
You made him less of a dragonman.
Yeah.
Amazing. Defeating the Mist Dragon like it was nothing. The mark of a true knight.
Too easy. Piece of cake.
Could also do Norse.
You could do Nose.
This must be it.
Are you ready?
Ready for what?
If you remove that sword and defeat King Arthur with it, you shall forever be the worst of knights, slayer of kings.
Guess I can't be the hero every time.
This game deals with Sonic's philosophy in a very interesting way.
It does. It's got a few moments where it's Sonic is put in this environment, but he's unapologetically being himself.
Yeah.
And that's part of why I like the writing in this game, because it is just showing Sonic as a great character like he is.
Oh yeah? Says you.
The sword has a mind of its own. It selects its bearer.
Yeah, well, it's got a pretty smart mouth on it for a sword.
The impertinent one is you, knave. Brace yourself, for I shall train you until you are worthy.
All right, Professor. Work your magic.
And the sword just turns into Professor Pickle.
Jesus.
Now, let us see the power of your so-called sacred sword.
I gotta say, it's a very nice looking game for 2009.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Remain calm. Swing your sword any time with your opponent's attack. Jump!
You'll never get away.
He's slowly getting away!
Now is your chance!
You're not gonna lose me.
There he goes.
Nicely done, mate.
Whew, just made it.
The interstitial stings, music-wise, are much better than in Secret Rings as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
This could go on forever. You sure you're a sacred sword?
It is you, sir, who lacks the proper fighting skills.
A fool of a knight, not even worth slaying.
Do you see? He thinks so too.
Well, it's your fault. You're a sad excuse for a teacher.
For as long as he bears that scabbard, we may never be able to defeat King Arthur.
So what are we gonna do?
We must ask the scabbard's former owner how to hinder its power.
And who would that be?
Nemu, the Lady of the Lake, the one I mentioned earlier.
What are we waiting for? Let's go pay her a little visit.
I fear it may not be as simple as that.
What do you mean?
You shall see for yourself. Onward, my young knave.
Stop calling me Knave! I'm Sonic the Hedgehog!
Very well then, I shall call you Knave the Hedgehog.
Whatever you
Oh, one of the cutscene themes is actually called Knave the Hedgehog, an oversized letter opener. That's beautiful.
For Kingdom Valley.
Yeah.
It's just a thing that keeps going on and on and on.
I bet I could use that for some sword practice.
I never was good at chaining these, so let's see how all this goes. Yep, killed some civilians.
Don't take that out of context.
You have some more work.
Alright, let's see. Jason Griffith as Sonic, obviously. Dan Green as Sir Gawain, or Knuckles. Eric Schroeder as Percival, or Blaze. Amy Plant as the voice of the blacksmith. Lisa Ortiz as Nemu, Amy Rose and Kid. Caliburn is voiced by Casey Robertson, whose name sounds familiar. King Arthur is Gavin Hammond.
Not familiar with his
What are you
name.
talking about?
My edge has grown blunt. Being in that rock for so long has taken its toll.
Ha! Not the sharpest tool in the
Oh,
shed.
Caliburn's VA did Riala in the Night series.
Oh, okay.
Gentlemen? Who are you calling gentlemen?
Seek out the blacksmith in the castle town. I must be presentable when we meet the Lady of the Lake.
Oh, he also
What are you
played
gonna do, Merlina?
Keith Helm in Disaster Report.
No, I haven't played that.
Merlina?
It's called SOS The Final Escape over here.
No, I know the game.
Knowing they
I've played it on stream before.
Huh?
Their time of beauty is so short-lived. Forgive me, Sonic. But I would be recognized in town. I shall remain behind in hiding.
Really? What would give you away? Is it the hooded cloak, the pink hair, the giant orb staff?
Maybe one of those things.
Yeah, that was a fun stream. I should stream the second game one day. Helldragon got it me for my birthday years and years and years ago, and I never played it because it was a fucking NTSC copy.
No.
'Cause I don't think it came out over here.
All right, time to find a blacksmith.
Something is wrong here. Better be careful. Everyone's acting strange. Let us survey the area.
God, that feels good when it works.
When it works. Keyword.
To be fair, I'm talking more about my own body more so than the game's inputs.
Oh, my body is raw! Just give you all a little update as to what incentive days and games you've unlocked. Day 1 will be taking place on Thursday, the 7th of July, and that will consist of Sonic 3D Flicky's Iron for the Mega Drive with myself. Then we'll have a mobile game showcase of Sonic games with Tanner. Then we have Sega Sonic the Hedgehog with Samurai Snake, and closing out that day will be Minecraft Sonic the Hedgehog, again with Tanner. And on Friday, the 8th of July, there will be a Creepypasta block with Tanner. Volkamar will be making his second Sonic-a-thon debut with before and after the sequel. and that day will close out with Sonic Mega Mix. So the next incentive day, which will take place on Saturday the 9th of July, is actually all about handheld versions of other games that have taken place in the marathon. So you got All Stars Racing Transform for the 3DS, Colors DS, and Generations 3DS. Spar will be playing Colors, I'll be playing Generations. So once we pass 3K, you'll unlock that.
This is the smithy, right?
It sure is.
I feel that 3DS version of All Stars Racing Transformed, there's a reason I included it, even though it's a duplicate game. It kind of has to be seen to be believed.
It's pretty crazy.
Oh, it talks all right.
When Caliburn said something's wrong here, he's talking about the person controlling it. You're not wrong.
Oh, shush.
Great. Think you could sharpen this
Oh, is Generations 3DS being played right now?
Oh, right.
On SGDQ.
Yeah.
Of course I could. Now, what's the sword's name?
Caliburn.
Caliburn? Where have I heard that name before?
Sorry, but could you speed it up a bit? We're kind of in a hurry.
Sure, leave it to me.
Look how much quicker I was able to skip through all those notifications compared to fucking Secret Rings. So finish using the Soul Surge on the ground.
Ah, interesting. I'm just looking up the actual Arthurian lore, and Caliburn is the sword in the stone, but he's not Excalibur, that was a separate sword.
I vaguely recall hearing that.
You have approximate knowledge of some information, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I need to do it from the ground. I literally just read that out. It's alright, there's plenty more enemies along this way here that I can do it. That's all the ones I need to do, but this is satisfying. Okay, there we go.
Hey Evie, welcome to the stream.
Too easy. Piece of cake.
Well, Excalibur is the sword given to Arthur by the Lady in the Lake, funnily enough.
This is the one where I can do the cool mid-air soul surges.
Yeah, boy.
You ready, Caliburn?
I was forged to run the move.
Caliburn broke, I believe. That's why he went to get Excalibur.
Oh, one more enemy. There it is.
I love how Thunderous Blitz described Excalibur as like Arthur's mid-season upgrade. I mean, that's what it is.
Basically.
That was tight.
Yeah, it's funny. Silver is in this game. I think he's Sir Galahad, who is Lancelot's son in lore, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
I could believe Silver being Shadow's descendant more than I could believe him being Sonic's.
Yeah.
Because Shadow fucks.
Yeah, Silver's only in the multiplayer mode though. Same with Jet.
I'm not mistaken. The Lady of the Lake lives somewhere up ahead.
Ah, I see. When Arthur was mortally wounded by Mordred, he asked Merlin to throw Excalibur back to the Lady of the Lake, and that's why the Sacred Sword was never found.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're supposed to time this, but you know. You don't have to.
Yeah, Jet's also in this game.
Yeah, again, multiplayer only though, sadly.
I guess they just wanted to keep the Knights of the Round Table just to, like, a trio, just so the story doesn't become like overstuffed.
Yeah, it is a very short game, so if they were going to bring more characters in, it probably would have been a bit of a clusterfuck.
Yeah, Sir Lamorak, who I don't know much about, honestly.
Fuck that host, I guess.
Yeah. If that sword was a horse, or even that horse was a sword, I would care, but it's not, so...
Christ.
That's what she said. About the sword. In Berserk, I guess.
I get nervous about the chest because there are mimics in this game and you will find that out the hard way.
I will say it is satisfying when you manage to pull off like a homing string of buzzsaw slices.
Yeah, when you get the chain attacks it feels great.
Yes, that's right. You should soon be able to see.
Too easy. Piece of cake.
I'm not actually going to use any of these things that I'm picking up, so I don't know why I'm even bothering identifying them, but hey.
Yeah, there you go. Toa Arkin says, see, Lancelot was just some French guy self-insert Mary Sue OC. Try to contain your shock. And then Galahad was created just to be Lancelot, but better and more English.
Apprentice Knight, enemy of my king. Who the heck are you? Shadow?
I am Lancelot, Knight of the Round Table. I challenge you to a duel.
God, he's so cool.
Some things never change.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. It's just that he looks like trouble.
Throw it all away, baby.
What shall it be? Will you abandon your sword and flee?
Sounds good to me.
Fool! A knight never flees a foe.
May I have your name, Apprentice Knight?
He is Knave the Hedgehog, and he accepts your challenge.
Hey, wait just a second here.
Very well then. Brace yourself, Knave the Hedgehog.
Just in case you're wondering, Lancelot's sword is called Arendite.
Mm-hmm.
Now we shall see what you can do. You're going to have to do better than that to defeat me. It is as powerful as I feel.
Oh yeah? I don't plan on losing. You got that?
Yep, my timing's fucked.
Court jester.
You're gonna regret saying that.
Bumbling fool! Put some more effort into it.
Knave.
Just keep buzzsawing him, mate.
A fitting name, I would say.
I want to not be a complete scrub.
Whatever.
There's 3 matches for Lancelot. I'm not doing that on stream. It took me like an hour to get a good rundown when I recorded it.
It is pretty tricky.
Wow. So he was one of the Knights of the Round Table?
The mightiest.
Sonic looks like a Muppet, and
the closest
Caliban just looks weird levitating along the ground.
luck that enabled
Yeah, but it's charming in its own right.
If you say
Why
so.
did you not deal him the final blow?
Do not shit talk the best storybook game.
Such sympathy is an insult to a knight.
I just spent 4 hours playing Secret Rings. I will shit talk whatever I like, thank you.
Well, shit talk Secret Rings then.
Yeah.
One of the
It
sacred
would be cool
swords
if you
in
could
his
dual
hand.
wield.
Take good care of it.
Doesn't
No problem.
Gawain do that? And he controls like shit because of it.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know, I can't remember which of the optional characters decided for each one, but we'll play that by ear when we get there, I suppose.
But that's...
You are being rude to the Lady of the Lake. Bow your head.
I'm reading chat.
I think I know why you're here. It's about an
Wish I didn't.
Yeah, Yeah, that's right. You don't waste any time, lady.
Show some respect.
Okay, a couple of suggestions for what mythologies the third storybook game could have been
Go on.
are Journey to the West and Aztec.
Yeah, we could see either of them.
Kind of my fault, see? But still,
Still what?
whoever defeats King Arthur
Actually, fuck it. Everyone for each of the Crystal Maze zones.
might end up turning out the same way, right?
I see.
So, I have 3 tests for you. Would you like to hear them?
Sure, fire away.
First, free the innocents from King Arthur's dungeon.
2. Don't kill them.
Offer compassion to those in need. Third, defeat King Arthur's Knights of the Underworld. You have
You're asking a lot
3
for someone
days.
who's just met you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I get it. She's only gonna tell the secret to a true knight.
Are you up to the task? This will not be easy.
Ha! I'm the world's fastest hedgehog. Check it out. You'll be calling me sir before you know it.
Nope, wrong one.
That's fine. While you're enjoying your game, I will update my media thread on Twitter.
Okie doke.
I'm keeping an eye on donations, don't worry. I am tempted to redo that Team Sonic Racing one just so I can put Sonic 1 in there first, but that's just being pedantic.
It doesn't matter what order they're in.
Good heavens!
Sorry.
Where are we? It looks like a waterway under the castle.
Yeah, well, fuck you then.
That was a bit riskier than usual.
Where are you, Sir Nate?
I know what I'm doing, I swear. Yep, yeah.
It's fine, Flame. Well, if we're counting all Sonic VAs, then I think Junichi would be the longest Sonic one.
Yeah, the Japanese fella.
Japanese fella, come on, Flame.
He's the fella who voices Sonic in Japan.
Okay, logic checks out.
I bluffed that one, but I'll take it.
How dare you, Sir Nate?
There we go.
You did it.
Just made it.
Yeah, voice acting culture in Japan, from what I've seen, is they treat it as like a long-term thing. Like the voice actor for Phil from Disney's Hercules passed away shortly before Kingdom Hearts 3 was released, and that's why he doesn't talk in that. Which is really odd because Phil is a very boisterous character.
Yeah, it's just the mindset towards things like that. It's like, in a way, they sort of become the VA's character. So it just wouldn't feel right to people in that sort of environment if they were to change the voice actor. This is unnecessary.
A little bit. And actually, funnily enough, the voice actor for Master Xehanort in Japanese was also the voice of Eggman, and he passed away too. You know, guys, charity is a virtue. So, you want to help them kids like Sonic is helping the townspeople, you can hit up that donate button below the stream window, or you can use !donate in the chat. All proceeds go directly to helping kids staying long-term in hospital with toys and games to help ease their stay. You like how I tied that together?
Yep. I was just letting you finish. Back to Deep Woods for another one of these pointless ring missions.
Mind that you take no damage.
I don't trust these fuckers back here not to just stab me in the back while I'm trying to do the thing. Never mind.
Like, do you not want the money?
I only want money from people who can complete QTEs.
Alright. It's good that you have principles, I suppose.
Incredibly petty principles, but still.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I killed him.
Necromaniac says, I am not allowed to commit such virtues, I'm afraid, for my wallet is empty and my bank account is not of the realm. Which is a good way to say, I'm skint right now, but that's fine. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thank you very much for sticking around, mate. I've gave enough money away to meet the requirement for the level, so I'm just gonna run for it.
You know, charity is a virtue, but it also starts at home, so...
Yeah.
Just made it.
Deimos, you've more than pulled your weight, mate, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they recast Bulma for Dragon Ball, because I remember watching Super as it aired, and, you know, obviously it was the 1VA 1 week, and then it was the new one the next.
Yeah, they kind of have to be a bit more flexible with that when it's an adaptation of something, like an adaptation of manga. Because, like, they can't just completely change the story partway through.
Well, that's the interesting thing, because Super did not have a manga originally, that came second. Yeah.
Ah, never mind then. But this game's Rampage missions are so much more satisfying than the Secret Rings ones.
Yeah, they have a lot more punch when you're attacking, that's for sure.
It's because the sword means it's actually quick rather than necessarily having to stop to do some fights.
And, you know, with Dark Spines, it looks cool, but it sounds like this.
Yeah.
That was just me slapping my hands together.
Thank you for clarifying.
You know, I just want to make sure I'm not misheard.
You don't want me to put that one GIF on screen.
Shut up.
I've killed way more than I need to have, but, you know, look at what's going on. How could I not sit back and enjoy that?
Indeedy so. It's okay, they're from the underworld, they don't have rights.
Jesus.
You've actually mistransformed. The racing block was yesterday.
Yep, if we do get that, I think 3000, we will be doing the 3DS version.
Which, as we've stated, needs to be seen to be believed.
Absolutely.
And what we did for Transformed, actually, was we did some stage demonstrations, didn't we?
Yeah, I went through each track one at a time, because as we saw from the story mode of Team Sonic Racing, doing like the full world tour things for those games kind of goes on a bit.
Hey, what's the matter? Are you lost or something?
A great big dragon attacked my village.
A dragon?
It took my mommy and my daddy and everybody away.
Yeah, people don't actually cry by saying wah.
It's in the big cave at the
I think something might be a bit sus here.
All right.
Yes, that is Amy's VA for the kid, in case it wasn't completely obvious.
Yeah.
Slay a dragon now?
Yes, we are.
What of the ladies' tests? You will never make it in time.
Yeah, maybe, but I play by my own rules. Remember that.
You fool.
Hang in there, kiddo.
Have I been crying the wrong way all this time?
Yeah.
Will this be a VOD? Yes, eventually. They'll be going up on the YouTube channel whenever I get the chance to edit them.
Mm-hmm.
So meanwhile in Windows Bliss,
Whatever that is.
they're so much easier when they're not at the start of the level and you actually have the Soul Surge.
This must be it.
Undoubtedly, the lair of the dragon lies ahead. Well, isn't this a nice view?
It's great.
He's got a big weapon. Get close. He might try to grab you too. You can maneuver left and right while sliding. This way? In all likelihood. Try it and see.
Of all the places, gotta give it credit.
This is an unfavorable position.
Sorry, folks, just still updating my thing.
That's fine. I was just trying not to die. I can feel myself getting a few phantom swings here that may well be like the angle I'm at compared to my sensor bar.
It's fine.
If you say so.
Like, when is that gonna dick you over, Flame? Be honest.
When I'm trying to time the boss hits.
Yeah, but that's not for a while, so...
That's the later problem.
Wasn't this level like one of the first we saw for Black Knight?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
So I think back in the day I was actually still on NeoGAF at that point.
Oh Christ.
Yeah, this is going back a ways, to be honest. No, not a sensor bar, a sensor bar.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh boy.
You can do it.
I don't suppose you're gonna let me by. Ha! You look just like this knucklehead I know.
Ho! You dare mock Sir Gawain, Knight of the Round Table? An act most unwise, my friend.
Wait! I'm not trying to pick a fight with you. I was heading to a cave to save some people from a dragon.
Ah! You cannot fool me with your lies. No doubt you're after the dragon's treasure.
Oh man, you sound just like that knucklehead too.
You have defied King Arthur. This place shall be your grave.
What a well-structured cutscene.
Say your prayers, you thieving brat.
Don't play it normally, mate. Just swing away. The jump buzzsaw goes through a lot of their defense.
Going to ramp up your attacks or not?
You're right. Stop playing around with him. Do you actually believe your attacks affect me?
He's defending himself. Fall back from it.
Stay still, you motherfucker.
How can this be?
I fell on my ye old bum.
Too easy. Piece of cake.
In fairness, these grassland levels probably are the closest comparison we have to like what Frontiers is looking like. I think again it's maybe not a fair comparison given they're working within a smaller space, kind of like I was talking about during Secret Rings,
I have been
but still.
disgraced. Only death can remove this stain upon my honor.
There we go.
Give me a break. What's up with all this drama?
Silence! Silence, I say!
I love that shit.
A knight who fails the king is unfit to live.
Isn't there more to being a knight than just serving a king?
Huh?
I'm out of here. People to save, you know.
Perfect hit tutorial. Let's see whether I can do this consistently. I've been doing it mostly okay, but now I'm on the spot.
Good luck.
There we go. That's all I needed to do.
You did it like 10 times in a row before, man. I don't know what you're worried about.
Yeah, but I did it 10 times on the row without thinking about it, without having a little box come up saying you have to do it this way.
Just made it.
I have performance anxiety, okay?
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. You're doing swell so far. Don't worry about it.
There's a couple of bosses that I'm a little bit worried about, but I think it should be okay. Famous last words, I know, but still.
I've knocked on wood for you. You'll be fine.
Thank you.
Was that kid talking about the area up ahead?
Yes, indeed. And it appears the dragon is prowling with nice beauty.
What, are you scared or something?
Beware of falling stars.
Shout out to these bow and arrow guys for being the reason why I gave up trying to get no hit run for the LP.
That's the last thing in the world I'd want to touch.
Attacking would cause no problems in itself.
Look, there's a road out there too.
That is no excuse for having fallen in the first place.
Wow, that is quite a wall.
Stop complaining. Forge on.
Incoming arrow.
Couldn't you use that mushroom to jump to a higher elevation?
I I think this is one of the more underrated tracks on the soundtrack.
It is pretty fucking great, yeah. I didn't bring it up, but when you first, during the opening, when you first run into the cave and it's got that opening riff, it's just perfect.
See light. You're not thinking of.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Stay sharp, Caliburn. Now it's my turn.
We have a $5 donation from Dark Master of Cupcakes. Thank you very much, mate. If you want to be entered into the Sonic Origins raffle, please let us know.
Thank you very much for the donation.
Give it everything you've got.
Only if you think you can handle it. This is it.
That is most of the game, Kyrex. Like, Caliburn says, no, don't do the thing, and Sonic's like, I'm going to do the thing. A nice ass shot of the knight back there, by the way.
Yeah.
Just made it.
I don't see Dark in chat, so...
Yeah, okay.
What are our thoughts on Jim Carrey as Eggman in the movies?
Oh, it's fantastic.
I agree. He's still Jim Carrey. It just so happens that Jim Carrey is a lot like Robotnik.
Yeah, his shtick and Eggman's shtick are like the same thing.
Yeah. Eggman is quite a goofy character, like, even going back to the classic games, so...
Yeah.
If anything, stuff like SA2 is more the outlier for the character.
Yeah, although again, he is the kind of character that, just like Sonic actually, they can be flexible with. There is room for that. And that was not the direction I was pointing, but he registered it, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yep, there's the Mimic.
Like, if he is retiring, I hope they get him back for one more movie. Because I think you were talking about this with me at the end of the SA2 run. It does feel like a bit of an ending.
Yeah.
Does that, where they're all like, all working together and everything's fine, so...
Yeah, like, you could easily adapt that into a serious conclusion if you needed to.
Yeah, and then start doing more, like, left field stuff like multiverse with Blaze or time travel with Silver.
Yeah, they have so much material they can work with if they wanted to.
Yeah, and you can have, like, Eggman Nega with a Jim Carrey alike being played by someone else.
Yeah.
You think you have searched it thoroughly, but you may have overlooked something.
Ryan Reynolds could be a good Eggman Nega.
Vulnerable to light.
Maybe.
Start by reflecting that.
Move your shield. There we go.
Too easy. Piece of cake.
There's absolutely no way that Robotnik died. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It appears they have prepared a little road for us. Are you ready to deal with it?
Sometimes it is just safer to soul search these fuckers. Need 10 more.
Of course. You worn down or something, Caliburn?
Would this gameplay be better if they replaced motion controls with button prompts? I don't think it would be, actually. I think this is one of the very rare cases, and I'm talking basically 2 games here where I'm okay with motion controls.
Yeah, don't remind me. You've been waiting here the whole time? Sorry about that. Good news, everyone's safe.
Thank you. And sorry about tricking you.
Huh?
You have shown courage, strength, and compassion.
Huh? Then...
I shall show you how to blunt the power of Excalibur. 'Cause you're a true knight.
Yes! I see. So I have to defeat the Knights of the Round Table and collect the
Yep,
sacred
surprise, surprise.
swords.
Plot twist we didn't see coming.
The 3
There you go.
sacred swords combined with your Caliburn should dispel the power of immortality that protects him.
Sounds like a walk in the park.
We'll see about that.
Hey, come on! Isn't it about time you gave me a little credit?
The remaining knight, Percival, is the Knight of the Grail. She's as strong as she is noble. One mistake could be your last.
Don't worry! I've got one of the great sacred swords.
Of course. It's about time you figured that out.
I'm gonna make this look easy. She won't know what hit her. I've gotten pretty used to you, too.
That is exactly what I told you not to do.
Fare thee well, brave knight, chosen one of Caliburn.
Okay, molten mind time.
Hell yeah. Let's fucking adapt some random helicopter game.
Yeah.
Let's get this party started! I'm gonna let my attacks get through.
I'm so glad we sorted the screen share thing out for OBS.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, and just being able to sync you the audio so you can hear it in real time. Fuck. This is the thing they brought back from Secret Rings that they really didn't have to.
Yeah.
Don't know how I didn't die there.
Attempt a grind on that rail. Jump over it.
Got rings and immediately lost them.
Such is the way of Sonic.
Twice.
Well, there was a period where we couldn't send the audio for the games we were screen sharing. I don't know why. It must have just been a setting that wasn't ticked and whatnot. Because I had an AVerMedia, which is a capture card, before I had an Elgato, and that did it just fine without any, you know, troubleshooting. But Elgato is a lot more finicky.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Although, like, the one I'm using right now for my setup is one of the more recent AVerMedia cards, which, touchwood, seems to be working for the most part. I have noticed occasional little single frame screen tears though, which hopefully aren't too annoying on stream if they're happening.
I can't see it.
That's okay then.
If I can't see it, it doesn't exist. I'm not in a world of lava, it doesn't exist.
Whoa! Now that's what I call dangerous.
I was getting a bit cocky there.
Woo! Just made it.
Shadow Reaper says, does that mean in the comms from now on your co-comms will be able to hear the game audio? Oh yeah, it's been like that for a while.
Yeah, we had that like in Pokemon Legends Arceus and whatnot.
Which is great, because there's a lot of good music in that game.
Absolutely, yeah.
I am Percival, Knight of the Round Table, servant of King Arthur. State your name and your master.
There are certain optional missions that are more traditional Sonic gameplay based. We're not going to be doing them here because they're not part of the main story, but we do have runs of those levels on Hellfire playthroughs if you're interested.
Bring it on.
Okay, this is the one that can be trouble depending on how it plays out.
Absolutely.
I taught him everything he knows.
Trying to do the big hits because they, I think, do more damage. And I can never seem to win those, even though I can usually get the QTEs down okay for like King Arthur and whatnot.
Yeah, I've never understood how the clash system works effectively.
Nah.
Enough with those pointless attacks.
I didn't expect her to boast to be so good.
Just jump and spin, that's all you need.
When I have no rings, that's a good way to get killed. There we go.
Nicely done, mate.
I wasn't worrying about perfecting it this time, so it didn't take me like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Just made it.
Now, I guess since we've beaten the 3 nights, this is my time to shine once more. Hey all, this is the second HFC Sonic-a-thon, and we are raising money for Child's Play, which is a charity which provides kids staying in hospital long term with toys and games to help ease their stay. We are going to be running a bunch of Sonic games from, well, when the marathon started on June 23rd until July 6th, that's the main block. And then we have incentive days, which are unlocked for every $1,000 raise. And since we've passed $2,000 now, we're currently at $2,102.69. Nice. There will be 2 days, and that block will start on July 7th. So use the button below the stream window, or you can just use this thing that I'm putting in chat right now, and you can help support our cause. We have some bid wars ongoing, we have raffles and whatnot, including the grand prize of a Steam code for Sonic Origins. So if you want to be able to mod in the original, you know, ice cap themes, etc., go for it.
Sonic, Knight of the Wind.
Thank you, Caliburn. Very cool.
Merlina!
I saw all that transpired in my reflecting pool. I have no words to thank you for all you have done.
Basically every scene in this game is a good scene, to be fair.
Sir Sonic is right. We must still defeat King Arthur.
The king is on an island known as Avalon. You have become a fine knight.
Ah, cut it out. Anyway, I guess I'll go end this thing then.
Good luck.
Guess I gotta murk him.
Sonic. I'll await you at Castle Camelot.
Yeah, I think they were using a bit of creative artistic license when it comes to having a volcano.
Pictured the UK during summer.
So, King Arthur again.
Do it.
This is where I'm worried a bit about that phantom swing. Because that could be the difference between this going down quickly and taking forever.
Let's settle this once and for all, King Arthur.
It seems your impersonation of a knight has improved somewhat.
I have you to thank for that.
Then let us have another look at that unsightly swordsmanship.
You're gonna be sorry you asked. This is it, old pal.
Indeed. Give it everything you have. Only then will you...
No, this is based off England.
Yeah. All our swords have these little Mr. Men faces on the whatever that thing is. What is it? Bracer, buckler? I don't know what that part of the sword is called.
Just go through all the words, you might get the right one, because I don't know.
A guard. Yeah, there we go.
Let's finish this off once and for all.
Onward, Sonic, Knight of the Winds.
Cross guard. That's the one.
Strike back when he attacks. Time for some close quarters combat. End it quickly. Haven't you noticed yet? You can beat back his attacks. Time your attacks to your opponents. Here it comes. Ready to dodge side to side. You're getting on my nerves. Show me you can land a combo.
There we go.
Bollard.
Not as smooth as the one I got down last time, but hey, it worked.
That was technically one cycle.
Don't know, it felt like 3 because I fell off a couple of times.
Well, for me, a cycle is like when you actually get a hit in. So.
Okay, fair enough.
It's Mr. Nibs says, of course it's England, look at all the stabbing.
Not wrong.
That was just a regular night in London, so it was.
Basically.
You cannot.
And as every Londoner is one to have, they have the immortal scabbard of King Arthur.
Sonic, the 3 sacred swords.
Got it.
And that's what they pull out when they're pissed on a Friday night.
Nah.
How can this be? Yes! I did it!
I won!
Sort of. Kinda. Maybe. But no, there is more game. But while these credits roll, I am going to just step away for a moment. So, Tom, if you could keep the chat company, that would be appreciated.
Sure, man, go take a break. So that was the first half of Sonic and the Black Knight. It is a much shorter game than Secret Ring because it actually gets to the fucking point. So it has that in its favour, I suppose. Technically Sonic didn't kill Eraser, because Eraser is immortal. This is just King Arthur, but demonified. Let's just enjoy Night of the Wind while Flame is on his break. Yes, we must switch to disc 2. This is a very old PS1 RPG. Lisa? What the fuck? Oh, I was just watching that on the stream. Okay, Anima Inc. worked on the CG for this. That's actually very helpful. Come on, folks, let's get some donations in while Flame's off doing whatever Flame does on his break, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really bothered to ask. Yes, some reviewers thought the game was over at this point, because you actually have to go back into the actual game for it to continue. And to be fair, there's nothing there that contradicts that, but they should have done their due diligence. Stronghold of power.
You're like a few frames desynced, which made your singing off sync. I'm sorry.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Ruined. Start the song again.
We found out it was Anima Inc. who did the CGI stuff for this.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes, 3D animation studio that's mainly worked with Nintendo on the cutscenes in some of the Fire Emblem games.
Alright, so no other Sonic stuff that we know of.
I'm just looking this up, mates. Oh, this is mostly showing Nintendo stuff here.
Oh, okay.
They do have an English section of the website, though. Very interesting. Let's look under client works. Let's go back a ways. Not seeing Sonic on this. They did stuff for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, cool. That game looks great.
I think they did the reveal trailer for Legends.
I'm trying to think what that looked like.
It was the book.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
CG trailer for Pokemon Unite. Neo, The World Ends With You. I think they did a trailer for Pokemon Sun and Moon at some point. Just says CG Movies Anima Inc., so I'm going to assume it was them.
Probably, yeah.
Certainly seems like their style, anyway.
Okay, so Knight's Passage.
Lewd.
What's lewd about that? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Favourite Sonic rival? Shadow.
I'd have to think about that.
So Shadow's the one who I prefer as a character. If I was going to pick a second place, it'd probably be Knuckles.
We have orders from the king. Have you any last words?
Your king was nothing more than an illusion my grandfather conjured up.
What is it with Sonic and illusions?
You! How did you come by that scabbard? Where is the king?
Wait.
Oh, I fucking killed him.
This was all he left after he disappeared in a puff of smoke. Just like one of the knights of the underworld.
There was never any King Arthur.
Huh?
Well done.
Am I still cool for beating him though?
Thank you, Sonic. With this scabbard, I can erase my grandfather's greatest mistake.
What?
I shall make this kingdom eternal.
Raw.
Absolutely.
Sonic, get back!
Melina's one of the best villains in the series. She's up there. And there were people who thought Sonic with a sword wasn't the coolest shit ever.
Exactly.
Ah! The castle's collapsing! What's with this guy?
That's another creature from the underworld.
In your own time.
Who was it treating me like a rat again?
Nah, I would classify Melina as a tragic villain, yeah.
Yeah, it's just that sort of not acting maliciously, but I guess selfishly.
That was the castle, right? What happened?
This is no doubt the effect of Melina's high ancient magic.
The camera got a little bit closer than I would have liked, just then.
Well, British bog water is tough to cut through.
True.
Having fun, eh?
Yeah, there's continuity between Secret Rings and Black Knight. Flame.
Come on, it's funny to look at.
Like I mentioned, the spell that Eraser chants to summon the Ifrit is the same one that Melina chants to bring Sonic into this world.
Yep. It's little touches of soul like that are exactly why I wish there was a third game. So that's the thing with Secret Rings, with the control system and that they went with, like, I can say it feels a bit misguided. Whereas this game, it's peak soul. Like, you can tell they were trying to fix the problems people have with Secret Rings. It's got little nods back. You know, like, it's just one of those games that it feels like there's love here, even if, like, what we got isn't necessarily for everyone.
It's probably a case of too little too late, on top of the issues the game already has, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like when people see there's another Sonic game with motion controls after Secret Rings, that's probably enough for them to think like, nah, I'm gonna give this one a miss.
Yeah.
What the heck is this? It's a giant water tank, storing water for the castle and tower.
Nice skip there, by the way.
I was just thinking, was that cool enough to justify drawing attention to or not?
No, I don't think a Pirates game would be substantial enough. It would be a bit derivative, considering we've already got Russian Adventure, like you mentioned.
Yeah, and we did have Pirate Storm in Secret Rings as well, so like it's not even like it'd be a unique like level setting or anything. I don't know if you could port these to the Switch properly, given the Switch's motion controls work completely different and just generally less accurate.
So, it was all part of Merlina's plot.
It keeps spreading.
It's only a matter of time before the kingdom is consumed.
The Knights of the Round Table. Must we simply stand and watch our kingdom's ruin?
Gawain.
What? Are you gonna give up just like that? Is that the best that chivalry of yours can do?
Sonic CD's trending for some reason?
Listen, it's
Huh.
like I said before.
Random
Isn't
games
there
just
more to
trend
being
all
a
the
knight
time.
than
I
serving a
wouldn't
king?
read anything into it.
Yeah.
Sir Sonic is right. And there's still time if you act now.
Like, it's funny when you get like a hashtag that someone really pissed off at like something political or something on top of Sonic Forces. So I like to imagine that every trending subject is linked to one way or another.
For the kingdom and its people!
For the kingdom and its people!
I'm counting on you.
Sir Sonic, what will you do?
Once the barrier's up, I'll look for a chance to jump in.
Surely you jest.
Nah, it's just how I roll.
Fare thee well. We too shall fulfill our appointed task.
It's time for Kino.
Alright, so this is where we get the other characters. So as far as I recall, Great Megalith is Knuckles, Shrouded Forest is Shadow, and the Cauldron is Blaze. So let's start with Knuckles and get the worst out of the way.
I would say it's Percival, that's the trickiest one.
Well, actually, yeah, they are pretty much tied in that respect. Like, none of the other characters play as well as Sonic does. But I do find that Knuckles climbing can get really fiddly, and it is possible to kind of get stuck on walls as you're trying to go up.
Yeah.
You can glide though, which is cool.
Hey look, it's Sonic Frontiers.
God. You don't have random loopy-loops in the sky though, which... Like, I know that's been one of the things people have been arguing about, just like everything else. I do see how it's a little bit jarring, more so than the more fantastical Sonic like areas that you just have like a random grind rail or something. But there's not really much else they could do, I don't think.
Well, that's the thing. Some of those random pop-ins apparently aren't random, because people have looked closer to it, and there's an actual animation that plays when they appear.
Oh, maybe it's just another thing that's not being shown off well in the trailers.
Yeah, well, what trailers?
Well,
Yeah.
trailer is a strong word for some IGN guy running around a field for like a few minutes.
Like, there may be some pop-in. I'm not going to say there's zero, because it's still, you know, a Sonic game at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But, you know, if the whole thing about it potentially being fake is true, that's just another example of it.
Yeah. If you're wondering why I'm skipping all the enemies, it's because the combat with Knuckles is a bit shit.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, I think this is where you can let the civilians out of prison.
Are you going to?
I did for one of them. I'm running past the rest because that was more effort than it was worth.
Fair enough.
I doubt they feel the same way, but you know.
I mean, who's to say they didn't deserve to be in there?
Fair trials, who needs those?
Don't ask why Sega would use early builds and whatnot for trailers. In addition to just being Sega, game studios do that all the time. It's
Yeah, it's the sort of thing that if like they're coordinating between a lot of different people, and if there's a deadline for when the trailer needs to be done, but something else has been fixed in the meantime, they're not necessarily going to be able to show that off like right away.
Like, making an entire new build specifically for a trailer is a lot more work than simply using an old build.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's fun to shit on Sega and whatever passes for Sonic Team these days. Sometimes it is just part and parcel of the game industry.
It's like, you know, there's plenty of genuine reasons to shit on Sega that there's really no point at all in making shit up. All it does really is invalidate you.
Yeah. I like how Knuckles' special move is just yeeting his things at them.
It works. Hang on, they basically are Kratos' blades if you look at the shape of them.
Yeah.
Thanks for all those rings that I didn't need.
I didn't use all my strength.
You should have used all of your strength.
Or your strength.
Yeah. Okay, Gawain's sword, I believe, is Galatine.
I recognise the name, so probably.
It's cool because in the multiplayer you can actually get other swords for the knights.
Oh, okay. Again, I haven't touched the multiplayer in this game either.
So shall return the power. What of Excalibur, greatest of all sacred swords?
Like, that old delisting doesn't necessarily mean games aren't coming back, because like we still did get the Xbox Series X patch for Unleashed, even though Sega have technically disowned it.
The one I just put in the stream chat is one of Gawain's things. I'll put it in our thing as well if you want to have a look at it.
Yeah, if you could please, mate. Shrouded Forest as Lancelot.
Let me get the actual image so you don't have to click on anything.
Oh, I mean, I'll have to anyway because I have my screen is, but I can have a look after this level.
Okay.
The forest is getting rough. Are the trees coming alive?
This is one of my favourite lines in any Sonic thing ever.
Yeah, it's pretty great. So here we are racing along on ye old rocket boots, and we can walk in with ye old chaos control.
It's okay, they're magic.
Okay.
Just watch this. Time to fly. If I kick this log,
kind of redundant to keep saying this, but this level has great music.
Yep, absolutely, and it looks beautiful as well.
Where is thou, fourth Chaos Emerald?
Yeah, see, that's the main thing that I don't like about the other characters compared to Sonic, is that whenever they go to do a sword swing, it slows them right down, whereas with Sonic it's much easier to just chain it.
Something odd. What's next?
These are very satisfying sound effects.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, skip half the level. That's another quality line.
Legendary.
I must hurry on to the stone.
Oh yeah, this part's always fiddly. There we go.
Yeah.
Do I need to do this? Not at all.
That's it? All's well that ends well.
Okay, let's have a look at this thing. Oh yeah, let's go.
See if I can find one for Lancelot.
I think the Unleashed DLC is still available to buy.
Mm-hmm.
They put 06 back a couple of weeks ago for some reason, which I'm happy about, but it came out of nowhere.
This stone
Huh.
is but part of the ring that
Apparently Jazzwares made Sonic and the Black Knight figures. I wasn't aware of that.
Oh, cool.
What is Merlina up to now?
Alright, Blaze time.
Oh, the initial sword that Sonic uses before he meets Caliburn is called the Clarent.
Oh, I didn't know about that one.
Yeah.
Here I
Oh, I meant to switch to Blaze.
It's all good.
There we go, Sir Percival.
Oh, there's an ultimate sword for the characters.
Is there? Huh.
That is the most edgy thing I've ever seen. I'll put it in chat.
Yep, Blaze's control is as bad as I remember it being. Yep, and that fucking sucks and all.
There you go, mate.
Alright, well, let's just hope it doesn't get more bullshit. I can't remember the second half of this level.
This is how to do it.
Yeah, right down the river of lava. Why aren't you baking alive?
Well, she's one with fire, isn't she? It's her power.
Oh, I guess. I'll let you have that one, you little scamp. I think action and reason went out the window when you started riding down a river of lava, miss. I mean, there's got to be a limit to pyrokinetics' ability to withstand fire. You know, they still have a flesh and blood body.
As long as it looks sick, then it can withstand it.
I guess.
There's a little bit of that for you.
Yeah. And that is Blaze's spin dash in Rush, I believe.
Yeah, except yeah, it's actually useful there.
Yeah. I mean, it was useful there. It just tore through those guys.
Yeah, but like compared to the other Soul Surge attacks where they couldn't actually rescue themselves from midair, and she can't. And this is fiddly as well, the way she walks on the wall, because she can sort of walk a little bit, except that wears off. Or maybe it doesn't. I'm learning.
Oh my god, he's learning.
I was pressing nothing there, but she still did the weird spinny thing. Come on. I have no idea what I'm doing differently this time to what I was doing a minute ago. Okay.
I can't really tell up or down in this place, Gold. Hey.
Thank fuck for that.
See, that wasn't so bad.
1 star. Yeah, about right.
Right, it's just a Sonic's challenge, and then I think it's the final boss.
Mm-hmm.
This must be it. Our fate is now in your hands, Sir Sonic.
You can do it.
Dragon's Lair. Yes, we are going back to Sonic.
Fair enough. I mean, this is technically his level.
It's his fucking game.
Yeah.
A dragon's lair? Just our luck.
We'll be fine as long as we don't disturb anyone.
If I fall here, I'll be in trouble.
I've missed not terrible controls.
I'm happy for you, mate. So yeah, we're coming to the end of the game here, folks. So it's your last chance to get in donations for day 4 of the HFC Sonic-a-thon. Just as a reminder of what's coming up tomorrow, let's have a little looky poo here. I believe it's a pretty cool day. Day 5 is the Meta Era block. So we're going to kick things off with Sonic Colors Ultimate, and there is currently a soundtrack bid-war for that. Then it's a race through Sonic Generations HD, and then we're going to end the day with Sonic Forces.
Oh yes.
dragon? You mean this is some kind of dragon too?
Yeah, meta error is a fan term for, you know, stuff involving Roger Craig Smith's Sonic and so on.
Pretty much, yeah.
The 2010s Sonic games, in other words.
Yeah.
I think the error before that is the Dark error.
That's the one that people go with, yeah. Although it's kind of debatable as to when that started and when that ended.
Danger comes from... Whoa! Quick, ready yourself.
Alright.
Good. Even not in my runs, I must say good. And it not being good.
The dragon? You mean this is some kind of dragon too?
Well, he's not using lightning power, he's just running on it really fast.
Go quickly, now! We're running out of road here!
Enemies from above too?
Danger comes from...
Whoa! Uninvited guests?
Quick, ready yourself.
Maybe we should go down here.
Maybe we should, Sonic. And this is why I wasn't really a fan of Blacklight's gameplay, because when you try to do the swordplay properly, you know, by doing anything more than jumping and, you know, buzzsawing, that happens.
You get juggled a bit, yeah.
Just a bit more.
Hey, Case, one with it already.
No problem.
2 stars.
Actually, I think this is a 2-parter, yeah. Dragon Slayer.
Mm-hmm. I think this is where Aaron actually dropped the game.
I think so, yeah.
I haven't bothered watching that Generations one yet.
Nah. I'll probably get the TLDR off someone else later.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd just be more than happy to watch them play Sonic and act as normal human beings. I don't need shtick, alright?
You know what's amusing to me?
What?
During the LP, we bitched about Aaron on this exact same level.
Wow, amazing.
Finish the job before you get thrown off.
Huh, what's up with all that running around?
Fool! Don't get cocky.
Incoming! Here goes nothing. Let's finish it off already.
Never throw caution to the wind. After all,
Maybe we could just
There we go.
You can thank me.
Chat said that will detract from your score, but we're not here for high scores.
I literally could not care less.
I would have liked if they had a little pillar graphic come down and smash one of your stars.
Yeah.
Burnt bread.
This must be it.
Now, Sonic.
Here goes!
Oh no! The barrier is too weak!
Now's the time.
Indeed.
Here we go!
Okay, so the term meta error was created by someone called Jay's Reviews.
Okay.
This is it, Luigi.
Oh yeah.
I've been expecting you.
Just one question before we settle this. Why'd you do it? Weren't we trying to save this kingdom from the underworld?
This kingdom will fail one way or another. Such is its fate.
Huh?
Do you know what is to become of this kingdom?
Beats me.
Greg's as far as the eye can see.
Lancelot and Gawain's rift shall doom the Round Table. Arthur is struck down by his son Mordred and departs for Avalon. This was to be our ideal world, but it will not last. King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table will end in ruin. The King Arthur my grandfather Merlin created led to nothing but mistakes. But I can succeed with the power of the scabbard, creating a kingdom that never ends.
What good is a world that goes on forever?
My sorrow at its ruin runs deeper than the depths of the underworld. Do you not understand?
No, and I don't want to.
Your efforts are futile.
Your failed attempt at a ratio makes me laugh.
God.
No way.
Sonic!
Caliber!
You fool! Knight must always be on his guard.
No!
I feel like she's being very gentle with him so far.
It is time to end this.
Well, we tried the carrot, now you get the stick.
Basically, yeah.
Sir Sonic, you've done enough!
No, Sonic! There is no point in continuing!
A knight never flees his foe, right? Ah!
It's chivalry! Get out of there! Run!
It was never about chivalry for me. I just gotta do what I've gotta do. That's all.
Oh yeah.
Sonic!
Peak Sonic fiction.
Fuck yeah.
The long-lost light of the sacred sword! Quick, your swords!
Motherfucking Excalibur Sonic.
Greatest of the sacred swords! Excalibur!
Let's do this!
You would not understand, nor could you understand. That's why I must do what I must do. I am finished with you.
So, final boss time. What's going to happen with this boss is she is going to start firing things at me, which are useful fodder for filling up my soul gauge. That's pretty much the main trick for this boss. It's a simple boss to understand, kind of fiddly to execute if you're not entirely sure what you're doing, or if you have a slightly wonky Wiimote that inputs phantom inputs. But you really want to just build up your gauge, going for the attack like I just did there, and try to keep a rhythm of perfect hits. That's the most effective way to get damage in on her. It can be tempting to just wail on it, but you know, you gotta be at least somewhat patient and try to get the perfect hits in, and if you do it like this, it's much easier in the long run. Unfortunately, you can't just one-cycle her like you can with King Arthur, because she does have hard cut-offs as to where each new phase comes in. But if you are on the ball with your perfect hits, you can at least get her down in a couple of cycles like that. I guess in a way it's kind of similar to the Secret Rings boss in that you're building up the meter and that. But, you know, your arm's gonna hurt a little bit less than that one.
That was tight! Merlina, every world has its end. I know that's kind of sad, but that's why we gotta live life to the fullest in the time we have. At least, that's what I figure.
This is a really good ending.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Grandfather.
Well done, Sir Sonic.
Thanks to you guys.
You can say
Whew! We just had a $500 donation.
Oh, wow.
From that player 1994.
Round table.
I'm back for my big dono on my birthday, no less. Love Black Knight as it is one of my favourite Sonic games. Thanks for the entertainment over the years. Well, first of all, happy birthday to you, mate.
Yeah, then thank you so much, mate. We really do appreciate that.
Now, would you like to be entered for the Sonic Origins raffle?
You are the one and true King Arthur?
Me?
What?
Hey, check it out!
If only Tanner was here, he would regale us with fate stuff, I guess.
Yeah, Tanner was not invited to this playthrough.
Okay, 1 second. Calculator.
No.
500 divided by 5 equals 100. Oh my Jesus Christ. I will just make a note.
That was a series of emotions in one hit.
It sure was.
God, I love Live Life.
Yep, great song. Okay game. Black Knight has gone up, gone down, gone back up, leveled out, in my estimation, over the years. But how do you feel about the game, mate? You were the one playing it.
I love Black Knight a lot. It's just the setting of it, the whole Sonic with a sword concept, the music. I like everything about this, even the stuff that is a little bit fiddly. I like throughout the course of the playthrough, you get a feel for it. You know, it's just one of them games that I just really like for my own reasons.
Fantastic OST. The level tropes are pretty fun. I wish the other playable characters weren't as clunky to players as Sonic is, but
yeah.
You don't have to play as them, so I guess that's a moot point. It's a lot shorter than Thingamabob's Secret Ring, so, you know, it has that going for it. It's a lot less obtuse. It gets right to the point. It's just, I feel the core gameplay is a lot clunkier than Secret Rings, and I'm not talking about the control. The control is better. The actual gameplay of, well, the swordplay, like the clashes in general, I don't understand how those work. But everything else is serviceable at worst. I don't think this is one of the worst Sonic games, especially when stuff out there like Rise of Lyric, Labyrinth, 06, etc. exists.
Oh yeah, it's not anywhere near that tier. I think personally, out of the Wii Sonic games, I think this one's my favourite. Because like it is short, and that's the thing that you can hold against it. But what's here, like, it's a solid enough game, and it has character, and I think that's the thing that pushes it ever slightly above Colours to me. Because Colours is still a great game in its own right, but it is very safe. Whereas this game, I just love it. I'm rambling, I'm repeating myself, but you know, Sonic with a sword.
Sonic with a sword. Man, this is the perfect song to end the day with.
Oh, yeah. It's also not 3 AM, which I appreciate.
Hey, we can just chill out in the evening. So yeah, coming up tomorrow we have Sonic Colors Ultimate. And, oh, by the way, the player, is there anything you'd like to put your 500 towards in terms of the bid wars and whatnot?
Oh, you have to do that when you donate. We sadly can't add those after the fact. They might have already done it if you click on the donation.
Okay. Have a look here. I'm not seeing any options here, but...
Oh, okay. Fair enough. That is the one thing that is slightly annoying about the way Tiltify works, in that if someone doesn't specify it as they donate, we unfortunately can't reassign them after the fact.
Well, I'm not signed in, so there's that.
Oh, I don't know if that affects it or not.
I can look at polls here, so let's have a look.
Yeah, go for it.
The Colors Ultimate soundtrack, the new one, is currently in the lead by $13.
Okay, so I guess we're seeing if any more overnight donations come in, and that will affect which one goes. Yeah, I do wish that it would let you split up a donation between multiple things, because like there is a way around that of putting it through as multiple donations, but it's a little bit fiddly for people.
No worries to play it. I'm seeing it here, 755 for Team Sonic.
Oh, bloody hell, yeah.
Good luck beating that, fuckos. Do me one last favour before we close out for the night, mate. I want you to go back to Avalon and just play a mission or two.
Oh, okay.
To think I was called in to be part of the tale of King Arthur. But I gotta tell you, it was no picnic.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What? All the action? All the excitement down to the wire? But man, would have thought I was the real King Arthur. Huh.
That's the lamest excuse ever. You just forgot about our date.
No, it's true, I tell ya.
So they were actually going on a date. Interesting.
Put down that hammer!
Hey, you get back here, Sonic!
Sonic and the Black Knight.
Soon every book, every tale, every narrative will be Sonic! Only then will I be satisfied.
So back to Faraway Avalon.
Mm-hmm. Because it is technically a level, even if you don't have to go there again to finish the game.
Oh, I think you need to unlock the extra ones for that.
Ah, darn. Well, I'll just let you know that the music that plays there sounds a hell of a lot like his world.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that will do us for today then. So join us tomorrow for Sonic Colors Ultimate, Sonic Generations, which will be a race, and Sonic Forces. Bye bye for now.